This week on the Road with Mickey, Christmas memories.
We're on the road with Mickey. We're gonna have some fun. Regardless of the rain or sun, our trip has just begun. So buckle up, let's go. We're about to start the show. And maybe if you like us, you'll see where else we'll go.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike, and she's Sophie,
And she's Brenda.
Hi, everyone.
and he's Grogu. Saying, hi Brenda.
He's so precious.
He's happy to see you.
I love him so much.
And we are on the road with Mickey. This is episode 293 for December 22nd, 2025. And before we start, we wanted to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone.
Yes.
We hope that you are gearing up for a wonderful time with your family and friends. And we can't wait to hear about what you got and what you've given at the holiday this year. So, Merry Christmas. Our feature topic this week is our Christmas memories. It kind of seems to go hand in hand. So, we're looking at things that we've done in the parks, outside the parks, at different parks, at home, you name it. We're covering it, sorta. So that is our feature topic. But first, we have some cheddar from the big cheese. And Brenda, you got some kicking cheddar. You start us off.
Kicking cheddar. Well, if you're going to be at Epcot on Christmas Eve, you have to stop by the American Adventure Pavilion. For the first time since 2019, the Voices of Liberty will be bringing back the Echo set on Christmas Eve. This means that the core performers will be on the rotunda floor while joined by other vocalists singing from the second floor balcony, and it is amazing. This will provide a stunning sound. Here are the show times for December 24th, 11:15 a.m., 12 o'clock noon, 12:45 p.m., 1:30 p.m., 2:15 p.m., 3 o'clock p.m., and 3:45 p.m. And in the show notes, you'll find a link to where you can see this in action from 2018. God, I love those voices.
Yeah. And
Oh,
just
wow.
having them up top and then singing
That
down on
rotunda
us while
sound.
everyone's right there in the middle, like on my background. Just so
Yes.
cool. So cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Uh, all right. Well, coming back to Disney Plus in January is all of the Indiana Jones movies starting on January 1st. And the reason they're bringing them back is because Dinosaur will be closing in February 2026 and it'll be remade into the new Indiana Jones ride at Animal Kingdom. The ride system will be the same as at the other parks, but there's a brand new storyline at Animal Kingdom that will be based on a Mayan temple, so it'll fit the tropical Americas theming. And that
Nice.
Ooh.
that ride is slated to open in 2027. So,
Exciting. I love that ride. The kids loved that ride at Disneyland because they'd never been before. They loved it.
I don't remember if I ever actually was brave enough to go on that ride. I don't think I was.
I haven't been on
Super
it.
cool.
Only
You'll love it.
Dinosaur.
Well, as long as it's not too much like Dinosaur, I think I'll enjoy it, Daddy.
Yep.
All right, then. Well, my turn, saving the best for last. We wanted to take a moment to wish Dick Van Dyke a very happy 100th birthday. My dad took my mom and I to go see the Dick Van Dyke tribute in the theaters, and it was very, very good. Happy birthday to this iconic Disney legend.
That's right.
Yes, we love you, Mr. Dick Van Dyke.
We
And we're
learned a
very,
lot. He was from Danville, Illinois.
mm-hmm.
The auditorium is named after him now.
Nice.
And when speaking with the residents there, they talk about how his dad, Cookie, was who was a biscuit salesman. And that's how he got the nickname Cookie. But they're saying he was the funniest of the whole family.
Nice.
And it is so funny. It was so good. It was so It was just really, really good. So it was worth seeing. I'm glad we were able to see it.
And
Me
you can see it
too.
on PBS now?
I think you can stream it on PBS, so go look
Awesome.
Mhm.
for it. Um, it was really good, worth
Good.
seeing. So, all right, well, that is our cheddar from the big cheese, and don't forget you can connect with us on our Facebook page, On the Road with Mickey. And our Facebook group is the On the Road with Mickey group. Hello, Facebook group. We don't say hi to you guys often enough, but
No,
every
we don't.
question of the week is posted in the Facebook group. So that's where you can post your responses. Our YouTube channel is On the Road with Mickey. Hello, YouTubers. Thank you for
Hello.
subscribing
Hello.
and following and watching and liking. And please share our page with anyone you think would enjoy it. Our Instagram channel is On the Road with Mickey also. You can email us at info@ontheroadwithmickey.com, and our website is ontheroadwithmickey.com. So that is our ways to connect with us. But now we are going into our question of the week feedback. And Sophie's question, I'm sorry to say I did not remember to post it, Sophie, until about 8 a.m. this morning. So there you go. But we did get some responses, and the question is, what is one thing about Disney that you have to have during the holiday season? Sophie, you start us off with your answer.
I shall, and I shall forgive you as well. It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, my favorite thing that I need to have during the holiday season, specifically about Disney, is the candlelight processional. It has quickly become a tradition. We've only done it a couple of times, but both times it has been just wonderful. It's like going to church while you're at Disney in a
Mm-hmm.
way,
Mm-hmm.
because it is all about the Christmas story, and the Christmas story is always about God. So the fact that they're honoring God in such a secular setting, that is very poignant to me, is how I would say it. And
Yeah.
also, even in Florida, it's super, super cold, so a nice hot drink does me well.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right,
All
Aunt
right.
Brenda?
I also said the candlelight processional, and that's something we've been doing since 2014. But did you know that
No,
Walt Disney himself started that tradition in 1958 in Disneyland as a way to thank the citizens for supporting Disneyland? And I think it's wonderful that he started it and it's still going. And every single year, it is the start of my holiday season. I
it is
love it.
awesome.
Oh,
I love
wow.
that. I did not know that, but
Wonderful.
I am not in the least bit surprised though.
Yep.
I also said the candlelight processional. We don't get a chance to see it every year, but when we see it, it is a must do for us as a family. I also enjoyed doing the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party because that is just a rip roaring good time, and we always have fun, especially when Brenda saves me spot to stand with the parade with her and Butch. Because if you're with Butch and Brenda, trouble is going to find you.
You know, I'm not even going to tell you the story from this past one a couple weeks ago because I was floored. The staff cast members were floored at the actions of another guest, and I was speechless. So I'm
Mm,
And we're
not going
gonna
to share it
leave. We're
because
gonna
it's a
leave that
negative.
on the.
It's a negative thing, but it's not negative toward Disney because we were all surprised.
So
Yeah. Anyway,
okay.
you
anyway,
can't overshadow the awesomeness of the party because of a selfish cast member. I mean, a selfish guest.
that's right.
Yeah,
All right, so Sophie, go on to the next one.
I will indeed. Pam said Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, touring resort gingerbread houses, and the candlelight processional are all traditions to be continued. Something new that I haven't done yet, though, Jollywood Nights. Happy holidays, she says. Happy holidays, Pam.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. And Sheila said the gingerbread loop on the monorail and visiting beach club and boardwalk gingerbread displays. That is so much fun.
It
Uh-huh.
really, really is.
Paula said, Brenda, I need you to book me a trip
Yes.
because she hasn't done any of the holiday events at the parks yet. So she'll say, watching Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas on Disney Plus. I just watched it this past week. I love all three stories in the set. And Paula, I agree. Watching movies, Christmas movies at home is really good. Cindy and I have watched all three of the Santa Claus ones, and we're going through a list. We saw the Jonas Brothers Christmas, which I thought was so much better than I ever thought it would be. If you haven't
Yay.
seen it, go check it
I
out.
know.
It's
I need to
really
see
good.
that.
And of course, the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday with Kevin Bacon. Oh my
That was
gosh.
so much fun.
Oh, it's so good.
So silly.
So,
So silly.
and
Paula, we'll take care of that after your cruise. We'll get you on a holiday trip.
there you go.
Oh,
And then
yes.
also Muppet Christmas Carol, not to be forgotten. I got to plug it in. It's been a little while.
Can't forget the
Mm-hmm.
Muppets.
All right. Well, next.
All right. Next, PJ said the special edition popcorn buckets.
She
We
loves
got
them.
Jagan a gingerbread house popcorn bucket last year, didn't we?
I
Yeah, we
think
got
so.
those too.
Those things are so cool. And Aunt Brenda, last but not least,
Chrissy said, and we all agree, cookies.
Exactly.
cookies.
Cookies, yes. Especially the carrot cake cookie, I'm just saying. But all cookies.
Mhm. All right. Well, that was some great feedback. Thank you
Thank
for the
y'all.
last minute responses.
Yes,
Stay
thank
tuned
you.
for another question of the week coming up later on in the show. But for now, it's time for our feature topic. We're talking Christmas memories, whether they be at the park, at a different park, at home, or somewhere in between. So, Brenda, give us one of your Christmas memories.
Okay, well, this is the only one that's not related to something Disney. This
Okay.
is related to family. And it was Christmas in 1998, which was the last year that I had two healthy parents and all my kids. And I didn't know it at the time. But the next Christmas, my daddy would be sick with lung cancer. And 1998 holds very special memories because we are a very family oriented family. And it was wonderful when we were all together. And I look back on that year with great fondness.
Good.
Yeah. And that's what it's about,
Yes, God's
you know?
blessings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
All right.
family. Everybody loves family.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, I am going to start by talking about something that we do fairly regularly. And this year we were able to do it. And that would be going to see Ira David Wood's A Christmas Carol. We saw it this past December 13th is when we saw it. And
Nice.
and it was so good. Oh, it was a 2 o'clock matinee at Raleigh Memorial Auditorium, which is now the Martin Marietta Center for Performing Arts or something like that.
Wow.
Um, but it was so good. And the really cool thing, of course, is that we've had Ira David Wood on the podcast before. And
Yeah.
so being able to see him in performance this year, Brenda, he was the lamplighter. Remember, he used to play Scrooge, and he
Yeah.
handed he handed the baton off to his son, Ira David Wood the fourth, who is Scrooge. And last year he wasn't in the performance; he just directed it. But this
Ah,
year he was presented with the challenge to be the lamplighter, which is like the narrator for the whole scene.
nice.
Oh,
And
yeah.
That's nice.
oh my gosh, so good. And then when we got there, I texted my buddy Will, who was my best man when Cindy and I got married,
Oh,
and that's also Sophie's godfather. He's the technical director for the show.
Yeah.
nice.
And And he met us after the show and gave us a tour of the backstage area. And it was so neat. And
Cool.
it was so cool being able to see Will. We hadn't seen him in far too long. We got to see David and we got pictures with him. And it's just,
Wonderful.
this year it had more meaning because there's a part in the show where there's Tiny Tim is being put to bed for the night before Christmas, and his dad sings the song, and that song is a song that David had written for his dad because David lost his dad when he was really young, like
Oh,
10 or
wow.
12 years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so that song every year has a special meaning for David. And this year it struck home because of me losing my dad. So
Yeah.
it's a powerful trip, and it's just seeing it is just incredible and worth doing. So if you're able to get up here, Brenda, in December next year,
I
we are going to
know.
see about getting and going and seeing it because it
So,
is,
you see a movie, I mean, you see like a show that's a Christmas time family show, but when it's actually put on by family for families, it's like
Yeah.
so special.
yeah,
It's very, very special. And of course, they ad lib a little bit in that show as well because that's part of the comedy of it. It was written to be a comedy. I know. It
yeah,
makes no sense until you watch it, and then it makes perfect sense.
right.
But I remember one part near the end of the play. It was in like the final scene of the play where Scrooge and the lamplighter come across each other. And of course, Scrooge is Ira David Wood the Fourth, and the lamplighter is David, as we've established. And the lamplighter says to Scrooge, I reckon your father would be very proud of you.
Aw,
And
I
you
Yeah.
love
can,
that.
yeah, the entire audience has that same reaction. They're just like, oh.
And then there's another scene when Scrooge is in his bedroom and the lamplighter is there giving the opening dialogue to the next scene, and and Scrooge is like, "What are you doing in my bedroom?" And the lamplighter goes,
It
"This used to
used to be
be my
mine.
bedroom."
I love it.
I
It's
don't
That
so
even know what he
funny.
usually says after that. I've
Oh, it's
forgotten
so
what he
funny.
usually says.
I don't know what he used to say either. I don't remember,
it
but
doesn't even matter.
oh, it's so good though.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
so if you're local to Raleigh, everyone, if you happen to be listening to us locally, I implore you to find tickets next year to see Ira David Wood's A Christmas Carol because it is a meaningful day and it's worth your time. So
And it's also at DPAC, so there's more
yeah,
opportunities.
they have it in Raleigh and they also have it during Durham Performing Arts Center in Durham. So
Hmm. All
That's
right.
great.
Well, enough of me encroaching on Daddy's turn. It's time for me to get on to my own.
that's right.
And this memory, um, we haven't done it in a very long time, unfortunately, but there are many good reasons as to why, and I'm not going to disclose them. But when I was a younger girl, we went to this church called Eaton Street, and at Eaton Street, there was the Advent season was massive at Eaton Street because the church was massive, so everything was massive. And the opening service for Advent was always the Love Feast, which was a Moravian tradition that the Methodists then adopted. And it's a time of worship and a time of fellowship. You get together, you sing Christmas carols, you enjoy a simple Moravian dish of a yeast bun and some hot cider. And then at the end of the service, you sang Joy to the World with candles lit up and all of the lights dim in the sanctuary. And the only thing lighting up the church are those candles. And of course, we do that for the Christmas service now at our other church, Asbury. But I remember when I was little and after I was done with choir practice and the worship dance group, I would come down the week before the Love Feast was set to start, and my mother and I would help the ladies to wrap the candles with the special red paper to make it look almost like a poinsettia flower. It
Oh,
was
that's
very, very
neat.
pretty. It was.
Yeah, it is phenomenal.
And I don't know if Asbury's done it this year or not. If it has, we have a
They
thing
have
there
not.
for it.
They have not, and I think the scheduling didn't work out for it,
Well, I hope
which is
to do
okay
it
though.
next year.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah,
That's neat. What a neat tradition.
it
Yeah,
is.
it's really good, and it is a really neat tradition because you get to just experience. Advent is a season of waiting, and so
Hmm.
you're kind of building up that anticipation for
Yeah.
when Jesus comes, and it's just a really cool um, tradition that we
Hmm.
enjoyed. Yeah,
Very cool.
And honestly, I think that's why I like the candlelight processional so much because it reminds me of that.
yeah,
Well, it's closer to a cantata than the Love Feast, but it still reminds me of it.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got special elements like that.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
All right,
thank you.
Brenda, next on your list.
Well, next on my list was December 2012. It was Aaliyah's first visit. So Aaliyah was born in October of 2011. And so I have told this story before, she learned to walk at Disney. This was the same trip. But also, we had this is I don't know why, but this memory always sticks out to me. We had made a reservation at Akershus for her first princess dining experience. And there happened to be 7 of us adults because it was me and Butch and all of our kids and significant others. So there were 7 of us. So we all had shirts and we were each a dwarf. And Aaliyah was decked out in Snow White dress.
Nice. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
It was the cutest thing ever. I loved it. I
oh
loved it.
Oh
my
yeah,
It was
gosh.
so much fun just to have it just worked out so perfectly for the number of us. It was great.
that's
So
perfect.
much fun.
I wish you had a picture to share us.
I do have pictures, but I can't find them. I know they're in my photo albums because that was way back when I used to make photo albums of every trip. And so I have actual pictures, but I don't
Uh-huh.
have pictures on my phone of it. So, yes, I do have actual pictures, though, thankfully.
That's cool.
Okay, good.
That's cool.
It
I
was
knew
so
you
much
would.
fun.
I knew you would.
It was so much
Oh,
fun. Yeah.
so Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah. Yep. At Christmas time. It was too cool.
That does sound really cool.
Yeah, if I'd have had more presence of mind, I would have had each of us have because you know how like the elf, the dwarf hats are kind of like a Christmas hat. I would have had like a Christmas dwarf hat for each of us, but I didn't think but the shirts were still precious. It's really cute. Great memory. So much
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to share a second memory, and this one is from Epcot, and it is seeing the candlelight processional. Last year, we saw it with my mom and with Robin, and the three of us. And Butch and Brenda were there with us. And then 2 years before that, we saw it also with Robin and with Steph and Shane and the girls.
You okay, Daddy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we need to
gotta.
say a prayer for Mike who's getting over a cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so it's just that's just a very memorable experience. And last year, sorry, I got a tickle right down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we
sorry.
understand that. Yeah, when you start to
Yeah.
talk, it's
Um,
like the air gets in there.
last year
Merry
I was able
midwinter.
to meet my clients Tom and his wife Pam, and so that was a lot of fun to be able to meeting your families, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's really cool because it's a neat thing to be able to just experience and see how they're doing and see how they're enjoying their trip and get to put faces with names and emails and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, so both of our times at the candlelight processional have been really cool, and being able to include meeting some guests is really neat too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Sophie?
Sorry, my dad and I are both a little bit under the weather today. Sorry, I gotta think really quick. I mean, the last time we went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, I just think that was one of the best trips I'd taken in a while because I love my Aunt Robin so much. I love my Mima too. And so having them with us at Disney at Christmas is really special to me, especially since the year before, I remember it clear as day. For my 21st birthday trip, Mima was there and she was like, I am never coming to Disney ever again. And then we planned the Disney Christmas trip, and she was like, why on earth didn't you invite me? And of course,
And
we all had a laugh about it.
because we're like, you said you never going back again, and I
That's
meant
because
in
she was there
June.
in June.
I meant in
Yeah.
June. I'm like, well, you gotta say what you mean and mean what you say, girl.
Yeah, so last year's Very Merry Christmas Party was to make up for that, where it's like, okay, Mima, here you go. We'll go in December and then you'll be happy and you'll be together with us and it will all be great. And it was great, especially since I had been under the impression that we were going to meet up with Aunt Sheila and Uncle Randy, but that Jagan wouldn't be there. And then it was the silliest thing ever. She bumped past me. I said, "Oh, sorry." And then I'm like, "Wait a minute. That person bumped into me." I glare over my shoulder at her and she's like, "You just apologized to me and then glared at me for it." And I'm like, "Well, excuse me for not really having a spine." And then I went up and hugged her because I'm like, "What on earth are you doing here?"
Sweet.
It
Special
was sweet.
surprise. It's your holiday surprise.
Yeah, I love seeing her. And of course, she said it was payback for that time when I surprised her by coming to California.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That
those
was a
kinds of
great time
surprises are
too.
great.
It
Yes, they are.
was.
That's a good memory.
Yeah.
I love seeing people I don't normally get to see around the holidays. It just makes it super special.
Yeah. You know what else makes it super special is when you travel to Disney and you caravan with another family that you're extremely close with, which is what my next memory is from
Ooh.
2005. And we did the same thing in 2009, but 2005 was the first time, and the Schultzes, my bestie Susan, and her husband and kids, we caravanned with all my three kids, and it was so much fun. We went to Hoop Doo. That was the first time I ever saw Osborne when I told you how we walked around the corner and I just stood there like a crazy person with my mouth open. That was that year, 2005. That was a great trip.
Was
First
that the
time to see
first time in
Osborne. Yeah,
2005 when you stood there like a crazy person?
that's right. That's the first
That
time I
was the
stood
first
there
time you were
looking at
crazy.
Osborne like a crazy person. Yes,
Okay. It's not the
with my
last time
mouth
you've been
open.
a crazy person, right?
Oh no, I've been crazy many times since then.
Okay. Just checking. I want to make sure we got the timeline straight. That's fun though, to be able to
Oh,
caravan.
yeah.
It was so
Yeah.
much fun because every stop we stopped together. Every time we stopped at Starbucks, we stopped together. Every time we stopped to get gas, we stopped together. It was just fun.
Did you stop at a Buc-ee's?
Of course we did. We live
Okay.
we have 3 Buc-ee's within 2 miles of our house. So
Gotta make sure the Buc-ee's is paramount
yes,
to the journey.
this was way before there were any Buc-ee's on the way.
Mm.
Yeah, that was way before the first Alabama Buc-ee's. But it was still fun.
Nice. So I'm gonna limit myself to 3,
Oh, okay.
but you
Oh,
guys could talk all you want. But the third one I'm going to feature is when we went to Universal for Jagan's birthday.
Sweet.
ooh.
When is Jagan's
Okay.
birthday?
November, the end of November.
Nice.
Almost always on Thanksgiving.
Ah. Well, happy belated birthday, Jagan, because I just missed it.
And on that day, we did all the normal Universal stuff, and it was Thanksgiving weekend. So it was like I think we were there on Black Friday, weren't we? Yeah.
We were.
Did some
Yes.
And
shopping, did you?
we did some shopping. I have a nice Hogwarts jacket. That, by the way, when I bought it, it was because it was so windy, it was cold, and I needed it, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a little too snug. And now with my weight loss, it fits perfectly.
Yay!
So, yay me.
Win-win.
Exactly. But on that day, that night, we were able to see the parade at Universal, and they have the parade with the same floats that they've had in Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. And it was so neat to see those floats. And I love a good parade, and I love a
Yeah.
good Disney parade, but I got to tell you, that Macy's parade at Universal is like primo, okay? So if you haven't experienced it, I highly encourage you to go check it out one year because it's really neat.
Yep. Anyone who's
So,
always wanted to be at the New York parade, just go over to Universal. Same exact
Yeah.
parade, same exact floats. They ship them on over to Universal after the parade's
mhm,
over.
mhm.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So that is a memory that I treasure.
Yeah.
That's a very good memory to treasure.
Hmm.
Um, I'm trying to think now. Because the thing about it is Christmas for us doesn't often take place at Disney.
Right.
Christmas is a home celebration.
Mhm. That's why I didn't say Christmas memories at Disney. That's why we went all over the spectrum.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I know. Well, I feel like I have to talk about church again.
go for it.
Another thing that we do very often during the Christmas season, not only because it's special to us, but also because it's honestly very convenient, is we do the midnight service on
Mhm.
Christmas Eve. It starts at 11 p.m. and it ends right after 12, and then we go home and we go to bed and we sleep until like at least 8:30 in the morning. At least I will. My body runs on a certain clock and 8:30 is the optimal time to wake up.
Yes, and that is a very meaningful thing. And yeah, we do that and we'll be doing it this year as well.
Mhm.
And Mommy and I are serving communion at that service. So
Oh,
Nice.
good.
so
We
that
love the
it is
candlelight service.
it's really neat to be in church to bring in the birth of Jesus and to leave church knowing that it's his birthday.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Sophie did something yesterday. She's done it before, but she helped the ladies in the kitchen, didn't she, Sophie?
Baking
Nice.
cookies.
They they
Nice.
bake a ton of cookies
Oh, yeah.
and they give
Very
them out
nice.
after the services.
We have chocolate chip with oatmeal, and we have gingerbread, and we have sugar. And the girl who runs it, her name is Angel. Her real name is Angela, but we all call her Angel because it fits her personality. She really is an angel.
I didn't know
Sweet.
her
And
name was Angela.
she told me that yesterday, yeah. And her
That's
mom's
funny.
Angeline.
Sweet. They're
Yeah.
both angels.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're both called Angel, and rightfully so. No, she is in charge of all of the baking and the food and the kitchen work at the church, and she does an amazing job at it too. But around this time of year, she really does need the help. So she sends out sign up requests telling people, hey, sign up here and then come help me in the kitchen. And even if you don't sign up and you show up, I will still have a job for you because it's a big job that she handles. And I was lucky enough that yesterday I had a day off and I was able to go and help her with rolling out the sugar dough and then
Hmm.
managing all of the cookies going in and out of the oven.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
nice. It's very nice helping with things like that.
yeah.
Yeah, it
I
is.
don't get to help with it often just because of my work schedule. So when I do have the time, it is very nice because I love Miss Angel. She's a sweetheart.
It's nice. Very nice to do that.
And I have
All
no
right.
idea exactly how many cookies we made either. Sorry, I'm talking still. But I
It's
do
okay.
know that it should be enough to last 4 Christmas services.
That's a lot of cookies.
They have
Yeah,
four services: 2 p.m., 4 p.m., 6 p.m., and 11 p.m.
and each one is different.
Yep. So, all right, Brenda, is there anything else you want to add on your list?
Well, I have also been helping at church with. I wasn't able to do it the first two Sundays because I was out of town, but these last two, last week and this Sunday, we have our huge Starfish Kenya fundraising Christmas time event. So it's this year my sister Linda organized it, and it is organized to a T. And I am working the gift wrapping section. I love to wrap gifts. I know you didn't know that about me, but I love to wrap gifts. So people go if they get like Starfish t-shirts or Starfish cards to sponsor children, and or they buy bracelets or they buy necklaces or they buy Starfish or crosses that the kids have made in Kenya. After they've paid for it, they bring it to me and I wrap it all up for them to give as gifts. And it's a way to help, but also it warms your heart to know people are invested in building into these children's lives. So that's
Yeah,
what
I
Christmas
love
is
it.
all about.
that
Yes.
is.
We love
Yeah.
helping like that.
And
It's just
Brenda,
Christmas season.
your soul sister, the silent partner, loves to wrap gifts. She used to be a gift
Really?
wrapper at Belk.
I
Hmm.
used to be a gift wrapper at a place called The Fair. It was a department store when I was young. That was one of my first jobs.
Well,
Oh,
there
we're
See,
you
soul
go.
sisters.
you guys really are soul sisters.
Yeah, yeah.
I tried my best this year with my wrapping of my presents, but you can tell who wraps which gift in our house.
Yeah.
It's the
None of
only
ours are as good
crafty
as
really
Cindy's.
thing that I do. Does
Well,
Cindy do other crafty things all the time? Because that's really the only crafty thing I do besides decorating my planner.
mm-mm.
No, that's about it.
Yeah,
She doesn't think she's very crafty.
yeah, I'm not either. But that's a gift. So I'm glad we shared that. Another thing we share.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, that's cool.
Well,
That's
now,
really cool.
well, Daddy, are you sure you're gonna stick with only three? 'Cause Aunt Brenda's reminded me of something that you and
Oh,
Mommy did.
You go ahead.
I was
Talk
reminded
about
of
it.
something that you did, Sophie, and I'm going to bring it up in a minute.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bring up something that my parents do, and I occasionally help with when I have the chance to. It is called Operation Christmas Child. It's through the Samaritan's Purse.
Mhm.
I'm I'm sure that plenty of people have heard about it, but what my parents and I like to do, and they're the ones who do the bulk of it, is we will take at least 3 to 4 boxes, one for each of us and then one for the dog. This year we took 5.
Yeah, we take five. One for each of us, one for River, and one for Reagan.
Okay.
That's how we've decided to do it. So,
All right.
So that's the same ones where you choose a boy or girl and you fill them with the
uh-huh.
necess. Okay, awesome.
Yep.
And I know that my parents focused really heavily on boys this year, and I believe did you do all 10 to 14, or was it like two 10 to 14 and then two 6 to 9?
I don't remember, but we do tend to focus more on the boys because the
I
girls
focus on
get
the older
more
ones too.
and the
Yeah,
girls get more things than the boys
Yeah.
do. So we try to remember that.
I
Um,
yeah,
think a lot of times people focus on the little ones so they grab them early, but I think the older ones always go for the older ones too.
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, Operation Christmas Child. It's all about for us the memories that we're making are memories that we treasure, but it's also about giving back, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do. That's why we do the podcast. It's about, you know, reliving some of the fun things we've done as well as some of the memories we've had and but also helping you guys to have a great time on your trips and everything like that. So that's why we do what we do. It's not just about us. It's about just those memories that are made, you know, core memories.
Yeah. And here we celebrate the way Disney's brought us all together. I mean, y'all were already together, but I wasn't together and Disney brought us together.
That's right. That's right. So, Brenda, you have another one you want to talk about?
Well, I could be mistaken, so please forgive me if I'm wrong. But I seem to remember a few years ago Sophie having a solo at church, and I thought it was at Christmas time.
You
Hmm.
were not mistaken, no.
That's
If
right.
anyone has not listened to the show and heard Sophie sing, oh my goodness gracious, she has a beautiful voice and she sang a solo for Christmas time. I remember it.
Hmm.
Thought it was for Christmas. I wasn't positive it was for Christmas.
I
It
mean, they
was.
hear me sing every week in the intro.
Not a
Yes.
song, not a full song like that though.
Mm,
Yeah.
So
She
beautiful.
did. She
yeah.
she has. She does not get it from me. And I don't Cindy says she doesn't get it from her.
She gets it from
So
Robin.
I don't know that she gets it from Robin. I think she gets it from God, and that's really who all the gifts are from.
Yep.
But but yeah, she
She's a
warms your
blessed
heart.
girl.
She
Yeah.
is, yeah. She doesn't. Sophie, you don't always think you sing very well, but we think you sing very well. So
Indeed.
Well, I'm glad somebody likes it.
yeah,
I have not been asked to sing this year, though, which
I
is
haven't been
fine.
either.
that's because they heard your singing on the cruise. They're like, oh wait, that's mic drop moment. We cannot even come close to matching that.
Oh,
Oh, my husband.
That was so awesome.
well, I think that's everything.
I
Oh,
think that's a good list.
Yeah.
So
time to make more
that
memories.
time to make more memories. And Sophie, that's your segue into your question of the week.
A good question writes itself. I say that almost every week, but it's true. So, the question of the week is, what is a Christmas memory that you hold very close to your heart? Doesn't have to be Disney, it can be anything. If you're someone who goes to church like we do, I want to hear about that. If you're someone who's a bit more secular, well, I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas and I want to hear about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Whatever makes y'all happy makes us happy.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Well, great question. We've answered ours. Um,
Your turn.
more or less. There's always more. So it's your turn.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's hear what you have to say, and we will repeat the answers in the next episode. But now it is time for this day in Disney history. So, Sophie, take it away.
All right. Well, I picked the most Christmassy thing I could find on the website. And that takes us to the year of 2003, where actor Robbie Benson narrates
Hmm.
Epcot's Candlelight Processional. And keep in mind, Benson is the voice of the Beast from Disney's Beauty and the Beast. He had narrated the annual Disney World holiday event back in 2001 as well, but this is specifically for 12/22.
Robbie Benson was a heartthrob when I was young, honey. My lord.
Ugh,
That's all I got to say.
a
That-
2-year-old Sophie did not really care.
no.
All I got to say, ice castles.
Oh gosh, that's
There you
funny.
go.
All right. Well, let's see if we can stump the Soph.
Good luck.
We got lucky last week. I think Sophie is ready to reclaim the heavyweight title championship. Is that right?
We'll
Yes.
see.
She did eventually get it last week, though, I have to say. Didn't do it in 3 clues, but she eventually got there.
All
True.
right, Daddy, let's get to it though.
This is a couple. So two
It's a
characters.
couple.
Okay. And sorry.
You're okay.
These are loving parents. Okay.
Loving parents. That's rare to find in a Disney movie.
Yeah.
2 of them.
They worry about their son and they are protective and they forbid him to go near the surface.
Oh, it's definitely from Luca. At first I was thinking it was Miguel's parents from Coco, but no, it's definitely from Luca. What are their names? What are their names? Oh dear, I don't know their names. I don't know their names.
Whose parents are they?
Luca's parents.
Okay, I'll give that to you.
Yay!
Yes, but I want to know their
Do you
names.
remember Luca's last name?
Mm-mm.
Well, Luca's last name is Paguro, Paguro. And
Okay.
on the title, it says Mr. and Mrs. Paguro.
Oh, well, there you go.
And their names
Okay.
are Lorenzo and Daniela.
I probably could have guessed Lorenzo if I had tried.
I
But
probably need to
yes.
see Luca. I haven't seen it.
It is
Yay,
a good,
Sophie!
good movie.
So Luca's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Paguro, I am giving that to you, Sophie.
Very good. I was thinking Nemo's parents.
That too. The only problem is that Coral is unfortunately
Deceased.
But
yes.
she was a character.
She was.
I mean, she was talked
But she
about and
never-
shown-ish. She was shown.
She was
Yeah, but
shown,
she
but I don't know
never
if they
met.
ever. I don't know if she's in the original book or not. I'm gonna
Oh,
look.
I don't know.
Let me look.
That was
And
excellent, Sophie.
even so, she never
See,
really
because the
met
original book's
Nemo.
right here. See here?
Yeah.
Let's see here, real
Are they
quick.
in alphabetical
Nothing
order
like
in the
dead
back?
air, right?
Da-da-da-da-da-da,
Finding Nemo, 136. Da-da-da-da-dum. Nemo, Sheldon, Pearl. Let's see here.
Were you?
Marlin, Crush, Squirt, Mr. Ray, Dory, Tad, Bruce, Anchor, Chum, Nigel, Gil, Peach, Bloat, Gurgle, Bubbles, Deb and Flo, Darla Sherman, Jock, Hank, Charlie, Jenny. I'm into Finding Dory now.
Oh. Well,
So-
Coral wasn't mentioned.
Yeah.
So she wasn't mentioned.
Shame.
but that's okay. Well, actually, though, it mentions she doesn't have a page in the original book. She is mentioned. Her name was Coral.
Yeah.
And so, but she doesn't have a page, so she never would have been.
A
And
character.
Marlin is by himself in the page, but it referenced Coral in the Did You Know? So,
Well, she
Okay.
jumped straight to the right answer. That was
Well, at
yeah.
very
first I
impressive.
thought it was
Under the Surface was the
Miguel's
giveaway, wasn't it?
parents. Yeah, it was the surface thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Very
Also,
good.
Aunt
Very
Brenda,
good.
I don't
Yeah,
I hope
Coral
we're
wasn't
not.
afraid of him going up to the surface. Marlin was afraid because of what happened with Coral.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't have worked out.
I just hope the Pink Panther theme doesn't get us copyright stricken, Aunt Brenda.
It
I
won't.
hope not. I don't think I did that good of a job with it, so I think it's
It
okay.
won't.
Okay.
No, the only
Just
thing
came to
that
my
would
head.
happen, and here's what YouTube does. If if there's a copyright on a song or something like that,
Uh-huh.
then what they do most 99% of the time is they say you can't use it for monetizing, which we don't monetize the YouTube
Oh.
channel
Not at
anyway.
all.
Or if you do want to use it, then you have to mute it. So if there's a moment where Brenda's singing and it's going like this,
That's
like
why.
like a bad Korean Chinese, karate movie or something, then that's why.
I love those old movies where their mouth goes,
And
Well,
then the
are
words
we?
come.
I know, it's hilarious. Oh,
I don't
I
think
love
we're
it.
planning on monetizing this anyway, are we?
No, no, we're not.
Okay, then. So you get to hear Aunt Brenda's lovely humming.
I
All
usually
right,
use the,
Brenda.
the theme from Jeopardy, but I didn't do that one this time.
Yeah.
Well, I have a little bitty message from Mr. Walt Disney to all of the listeners. From all of us to all of you, a Merry Christmas.
Bingo.
That was a little excerpt from the 1958 special Walt Disney Presents From All of Us to All of You.
And that was the YouTube link you sent us.
No, that was a different one.
That was a different one. Okay.
Yep.
Did
So,
you see? You watched it though?
oh, yes. Oh, yes.
That was
Yeah.
so awesome because, and I'm going to post that link
Oh,
underneath your
good.
history for the show notes.
Good. Good.
Because it was so funny how the kids are like, "Who are you?"
It was great.
They're
It
like,
was great.
"Santa, can I get on?" And Walt's like, "Here," and they're like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, we don't
Oh.
care. We just want Santa. That's so funny.
It was funny.
Oh,
So, anyway, thank you, Walt, for that quote, and Merry Christmas to his family. Merry Christmas to all of you, and thank you for joining us. Next week, we are going to have our year in review for 2025, and it's insane, but you know what? The
What?
episode after that will be the start of our 6th year.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
We've been at this for a
Wow.
while.
we have.
Y'all
So-
have been at this longer than I have.
And you've been at it just almost as long, though.
Fun.
For more than
Great.
half of it.
Well over half of it. She's been there for 4 of the 5.
Yeah.
And now 5 of the 6 coming up.
I got to keep y'all in my life somehow. I got to see you every week. This works
Yeah.
out just perfectly.
So, anyway, we hope you all have a wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining on our adventures, and we hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for being part of our family, and thank you so much for following along and joining us in the good discussion. We hope you have a great week, and if you're having a tough week, then I hope someone shares a smile with you. If you're having a great week, share your smile with someone else so that they can hopefully turn their life around as well. Just kindness goes a long way. So just remember that. Be looking out for each other, and we will see you on the road.
Bye. Yes.
That was bad.
No.
I didn't do that right. Should I
It's
do it over?
No.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
do it over. No, we're not going
Okay.
to cut. We're not
We're
going to cut.
outie. We're outie.
We're out of here. But
Bye.
I'm Mike. She's Sophie. That's Brenda. He's Grogu. And we will
See
you on the road.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
It's been a long year.
It has.